Welcome to another episode of Succeed Success Group. It is wonderful and great to be here with you guys today, and I also thank you and appreciate you guys for being here. We have a wonderful topic to get into today. Really great topic, something I'm very passionate about, something that I really believe in. I hope you guys have been working towards your goals, staying positive, staying motivated, and staying focused. And the topic that I have to talk to you guys about today is actually something that can help you reach all of those goals. Something that's extremely important and something that if you're not doing, I'm going to need you to do immediately. And that is journaling. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today we're here to talk about journaling and the importance of journaling and why if you're not journaling, you should start journaling immediately. Successful people and some of the most successful people that we have on our planet and in America and in the world journal. They write down their thoughts, they write down their goals, they have plans of action that they follow through on. But the first step in terms of reaching success for that goal or for those goals is actually writing it down. I've heard this several times. It's something that I started practicing quite some time ago, and I really fell in love with the process of journaling, and it's something that I want you guys to fall in love with as well. It's something that I have my students do on a regular basis, pretty much every day. When we have different activities, I have them practice journaling. And I've seen so much growth in them through journaling. And I'm going to tell you here that you will also see so much growth within yourself once you start journaling, once you start writing down your plans of action, once you start writing down what you want to do next. That could be the next day, the next week, the next month. Once you start thinking of your goals and putting them down on paper, you will see extreme success. And that's something that I want to talk to you guys today about. I'm going to go over basically 6 tips and 6 outcomes and 6 advantages that you can see from journaling. There's way more than 6. There's probably millions of things that you can gain from journaling. So I just want you guys to understand that, you can be in middle school, you can be in high school, you can be in college, you can be a grown adult, a young adult. Journaling is for everyone. I use the word journal. Some people use the word diary. No matter what term you're using, is you basically keeping your thoughts and your steps of action in some sort of an organized book or organized notebook, which we're calling a journal. Again, guys, a journal could be something as simple as, a notebook like this. This is an excellent notebook that I use. I do different journaling in this. You could have an actual planner. This is actually a Franklin planner. And this is also really cool because you can get different pages to go into your planner book. And there are a lot of different companies. I believe it's Franklin Covey or it's Franklin Planner. There are a lot of different ones out there, but this one is cool because the pages that you can buy for this particular journal have different, things and themes related to the journal. I believe I use the leadership pages, which is something that are really good. They have motivational quotes at the bottom and different things of that nature. And then you also, guys, have my favorite notebook, which is the Mead 5-Star Notebook, College Rule, which is a great journal that you can keep as well. So, it really doesn't necessarily matter what you're keeping the information in, as long as you're getting the information down. I do want to say that it's important to stay consistent with that same notebook so that you can refer back and look back to journal entries that you've made in the past and just see where your growth is or see, how you're going with your journal. And then once you use the journal up, you want to keep that journal and move right into your next journal. That's very important because you can track your growth through your journal. So let's go over some of the steps that really are beneficial and really will help you out in terms of journaling. But before we do that, I just want to say that there's so many things that I see in our society happening and occurring that are positive, and there's so many things that I see in our society that are occurring that are negative. And I honestly feel that if some of the people that have gotten themselves in, let's say, a negative situation, or they've gotten themselves in a really bad situation where they maybe did something wrong or committed a act of violence or committed a criminal act, or whatever the case may be, it could be anything from just losing your temper. I honestly feel that if this person or these individuals were to have a journal and possibly write out their thoughts and their feelings before they committed this situation or committed this act, I feel as if maybe the act and situation never would have occurred. And maybe you snapped off one day, just went crazy on somebody, or went crazy on yourself. A journal can help you to relieve stress. It can help you to calm down and understand that there are other alternatives to some of these situations that you maybe have gotten yourself involved in. So I really think journaling is such a big thing. Some of the millionaires that we have in our society, some of the most successful people in our society journal, and they do it on a regular daily basis. So it's something that I want you to practice daily. Every day you should be getting in your journal and just writing down your thoughts. Trust me, guys, once you start this process, over time you will see extreme success, extreme success. So the first thing we'll talk about, the first tip that journaling can assist with and that can help with, is reducing stress. So again, we live in a stressful society. There's all type of things coming at us on a regular basis, on a daily basis, no matter what level you're at. And writing out your thoughts, writing out your feelings, writing out, how your day is, how your week is, how your month is, how your year is, can dramatically reduce some of the stress that you have within yourself. So that's one of the first tips that I want you to understand, is that by journaling, you can definitely relieve stress. Also, guys, journaling can boost health and well-being. So you definitely want to practice health habits. You want to live a healthy life, a healthy lifestyle, and journaling can actually help you with that process. You can actually journal about your health route, directly, but just the process and habit of writing out your goals, writing out your thoughts, and writing out where you want to be will definitely help your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. It'll help out your health in a wide variety of aspects. It just allows you to calm yourself. It allows you to open your mind. And again, I've heard this from several successful people. Some of the first steps to reaching success is getting the idea from your mind onto the page, and then the page into actually processing that idea and making that idea happen. Now, if you write, in your journal, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be a millionaire, that's not going to necessarily equate or equal to you being a millionaire. You have to actually take the steps that you've written down and take the steps that you think about and then put those steps into action. And once you start this process and this cycle, then you will have success. And it doesn't have to be for being a millionaire. You could be an athlete and you could want to, get better at your craft. You might be in high school and you want to get a Division I scholarship. You might be in college playing D1 sports and you want to go and play professionally. Writing down your thoughts and putting a plan of action on how you're going to do this will dramatically increase your odds of being successful in that particular area. All right, and the third thing that I want to talk to you guys about, guys, in terms of the benefits of journaling, is that it encourages space from negative thoughts. So one of the biggest downfalls that I've heard that a lot of people have in terms of not reaching their goals and not manifesting greatness is that they have negative thoughts, they have negative energy. You might be sad, you might be depressed, you might be down on yourself, which we all go through. This is a natural process. But when you write down, your feelings, and when you write down the thoughts that you're feeling that might be, sad or depressed or negative, then you can then think about the flip side to that, which is being positive, being goal orientated, being focused, being motivated, really pushing yourself and thriving for greatness. So the negativity that we see on a daily basis and that you might have within yourself can be dramatically reduced by journaling. Trust me, guys, it's these things that I'm telling you are life changing. If you can get into this practice now, no matter what age you're in, you will see dramatic improvements in all areas. The fourth thing that I would like to talk to you guys about is that journaling provides a way to process your emotions. And again, this is going to go back to what I mentioned earlier about people that have unfortunately gotten themselves in some really terrible situations and committed some mistakes. And it could be, high level mistakes, low level mistakes, medium level mistakes, just a mistake. I honestly believe that journaling on a regular basis allows you to process your emotions. If you're really angry and you're really upset, write about it. And write about how you feel that particular day, or what got you so angry, or what got you so mad, or what got you sad, or what got you depressed. When you write about it and you think about it and you constantly do this, then you can change some of those negative energies and some of those emotions that you might have that might not be positive for you. You want to try your best to have positive emotions and peaceful emotions and things of that nature. But I honestly feel that our society, some are really doing great and some aren't. And some of the people that aren't doing so great, I really would like you to practice journaling. And, you don't have to be embarrassed about keeping a journal or anything of that nature. It's actually something that you should embrace and tell others to do. If you have friends that are going through things, and you're journaling, encourage them to journal and encourage them to, practice some of the habits that you've practiced with journaling that's led you to success. So again, can't say enough about it. The fifth step that I would like to talk to you guys about, and fifth benefit to journaling, is that it can help you figure out your next goals. And this is probably the most important benefit of journaling, is that you can literally figure out what you want to do next. And you always have to be thinking ahead in life. You always have to be maybe, moving 10 steps forward or 20 steps forward or 5 steps forward, 3 steps forward. But you always want to think about your goals. What am I going to do next? How am I going to get better? How am I going to increase, the odds of me winning? And journaling flat out helps you do that. You might title your journal. I always tell my students to give your entry a title, put the date, and then, write out what you want to write out. That could be in paragraph form. Something else that's really great in terms of journaling, guys, is bulletin points. So you can also, put dashes or dots and then write out, specific points that are related to your writing. Your whole journal entry for one day could be bulletin points. I think it's best to mix it up in terms of some writing and some bulletin points and things of that nature. But to me, one of the most beneficial aspects of keeping a journal is realizing your goals, realizing your next course of action. Where do you want to be in the next 5 years? Where do you want to be in the next 10 years? And how are you going to get there? I didn't understand the importance of journaling in my 20s and things of that nature. And I'm just learning the importance of journaling now. And that's why I'm telling you guys now, no matter what age you are, if you're 50, 20, 10, 9, as long as you can write, start journaling. It will tremendously help you out. And you could have journals for different topics. You might have one general journal. You might have a financial journal. You might have a journal on reaching your goals. But I think it's best to keep one journal and then just give entries different titles. But again, one of the best things about a journal is that it will help you reach your goals, flat out. A lot of people keep journals for health. Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to get stronger. Maybe you want to practice your agility or your stretching or whatever. It's best to keep a journal so you can monitor your progress, see where you were in January as opposed to December. Okay, I'm here in February, now it's April, and I've grown this much. Or, I took some steps that brought me down, and now I'm going to change those steps so I can go up and reach, just the highest heights, the highest levels, and my top performance levels. So again, the best thing, and one of the best things to me about keeping a journal, is that you are better able to reach your goals. And that's what really it's all about, is reaching your goals. finding out how to optimize your success and get to the top level. As a student, it's really good to keep a journal. As an athlete, it's really good to keep a journal. As a professional in your craft, if you're a lawyer, a doctor, whatever the case may be, an accountant, it's best to keep a journal. And they can be work related and school related or professional related, and then also make sure you're keeping a journal for yourself, your heart, your well-being, your feelings, how you feel. That is so important. And it also, guys, helps you to be more peaceful, more relaxed, more calm. Kind of just understanding where you're at and where you want to be. And keeping a journal will definitely help you get to where you want to be. And the last tip that I want to give you guys today, guys, in terms of the importance of journaling, is that it can flat out and 100% deepen your self-discovery. It can deepen your understanding of yourself and where you want to be. It can help you, eternally understand maybe what your purpose is and why you're here and what your mission is and what you want to do on the society to be a positive person. Don't start practicing journaling too late. In terms of you made a serious mistake and it could have been avoided if you were journaling. Don't journal in jail. That's great to do, but had a person who is possibly in jail or in a serious situation journal earlier, 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you they would have avoided that situation. So you want to get on it now. You want to understand that there are different levels that you can get to on the universe within yourself. And you can start understanding yourself more. And when you have a deeper level of understanding for yourself, then I believe you can go further in whatever, areas that you want to go further in. And it really helps you when you just understand yourself. And I feel like not enough people do understand themselves. That's when you have a lot of following, a lot of people following others, not being leaders, not being role models, is because they don't have self-discovery and they don't understand who they truly are. I think that you are truly a beautiful person. You are a talented and special person, and you can really reach your goals with the practice of journaling, writing out your goals, writing out your thoughts, writing out where you want to be, and just really just go after it, go after your goals, go after everything that you want with a sense of pride, with a sense of courage, with a sense of ambition. And journaling, guys, again, is such an important practice. It might be one of the most important practices. We're going to talk about a lot of great things on the platform. Today, I really wanted to get into journaling with you guys. It's something, again, that I have my students practice every day. They've grown so much, and some of them don't even realize that they're growing. You might not even realize your growth as it's happening, but it will be happening through journaling and then through practicing what you write. So again, it's one thing to come up with an idea in your mind. Then next, you want to get that idea down on paper, and then next you want to put that idea and those ideas out into the universe, and you want to practice whatever that idea is. If let's say you're writing about I'm going to be a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, or I'm going to start a business. Well, you write out those goals on how you're going to start the business, but then you actually have to put those ideas and those goals forth. You have to get out and make that happen. You have to do that. If you're a basketball player and you want to, work on your offensive game, you can write out, 50 steps on how to work on your offensive game, but then you have to actually get on the court and practice. You have to get the basketball and do the moves and do the drills and really practice that every day. But it starts with writing it out. And then you can say, well, hey, I had a great practice today, or I had a great day today. I did this, I did that. Tomorrow I want to do this, I want to do that. And then you write it down, you think about it, and then you put those actions forth. So please don't think that the journey stops with just journaling, but the journey starts with journaling. And it starts with ideas that you have in your mind. You put them down on paper, and then those ideas that you have on paper and those thoughts and those written examples that you have, you go out and you make those things happen, and that's how you get ultimate success. Guys, I've heard this from millions of people. I've heard this from some of the most successful people out in our society now, and it's something that I've been practicing for years, and it's really led to ultimate success. And I want you guys to get into journaling immediately. You'll love it. Thank me later, but it's something that you'll definitely love to do. It's a great tool, and again, it doesn't matter what level you're at. You could be a millionaire. You could be a person thriving to become a millionaire. You could be just starting out in your journey. But I guarantee you, this is 100% guarantee, that if you practice journaling now and you get into it, you will see success immediately. It'll be a pretty fast process as long as you are staying positive and you're writing those things down and then you're acting on it. Obviously, if you do something that's doesn't make sense and you're practicing journaling, then I'm not saying you're going to have success. Like you have to live what you write, and you have to believe and understand that it is important and that it will help you out. You can research some of the most successful people that are out, that are doing their thing, and I guarantee you they all journal. Such an important practice. I really thank you guys for being here. Get a notebook immediately, guys, and start to practice journaling. Now I'm going to give you guys the 6 tips. I'm going to show you the board real quick. You can pause the video and write some of these tips down and put them in your journal if you want, guys. But definitely, start the practice. You'll love it. Really, really important. And it's also something for you. It's not something you have to share with others. You don't have to share your journal entries with others. I typically don't read my students' journal entries a lot and things of that nature because it's personal, and you don't want people invading your space. So keep your journal private. Keep it to yourself. If you want to share it with others, definitely do that. You'll find that others will be encouraged by your journal entries and will be encouraged by some of the positive things that you are putting out into the universe. So let me show you guys real quick the tips here. You guys can take a look at the board if you just want to pause that for a second. But those are the tips, guys, for journaling, the 6 steps that will help you guys out tremendously, and some of the six things that are beneficial for journaling. But again, there's millions of benefits to journaling. Thank you guys for being here. Wonderful topic today. Get your notebook immediately. Get your pen immediately, guys, and start writing down your thoughts, write down your goals. Get in the habit of doing it. Do it on a daily basis and watch what happens. Watch how you grow. Watch the growth. Watch the benefits, and the beautiful things come your way, and you won't be able to stop them, guys. Look forward to seeing you guys on the next episode. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.